for Canberra.
Thank you, Speaker. Like all in this chamber, I rise with a profound sense of grief. On the evening of December 14th at Bondi Beach, what should have been a beautiful celebration of faith and light was turned into a scene of unimaginable darkness. The Hanukkah by the Sea event was the first night of the Festival of Lights. Australians of Jewish faith had gathered to light the first candle of the menorah, a symbol of hope and the triumph of light over darkness. That sacred moment was shattered by a targeted anti-Semitic terrorist attack that claimed the lives of 15 innocent people and injured many more. I want to say their names now. Rabbi Eli Schlanger, Alex Kleitman, Boris and Sophia Gurman, Reuven Morrison, Dan Elkiam, Peter Maher, Rabbi Yaakov Levitin, Tibor Weitzen, Marika Pagani, Edith Brutman, Boris Tettleroyd, Adam Smythe, Tanya Trediak, and Matilda, just 10 years old, whose parents gave her the most Australian name there was. Such was their hope for their lives in this country. May their memory be a blessing. To the families of all 15 victims and the dozens more who were injured, this House and this nation grieves with you. And we stand together against anti-Semitism and hate. We must be direct about why this happened. This was not a random act of violence. It was a targeted anti-Semitic attack on the Jewish community. Anti-Semitism is abhorrent. It is a poison that has no place in Australia. The Jewish community have helped to build our nation and must always feel safe and welcome here. For a community to be targeted while celebrating a holiday that defines their heritage and their resilience is a strike at the heart of our multicultural society. In this country, the right to gather, to pray and to celebrate one's culture without fear is non-negotiable. When Jewish Australians are targeted, we are all diminished. Today we not only give our condolences, but stand resolved in the absolute rejection of extremist hatred in all its forms. I know that many members of the Jewish community here in Canberra had close connection with those who lost their lives or were injured, and again I give them and their families my condolences and offer my solidarity. A week after the attack, I joined hundreds and hundreds of Canberrans for a vigil here at Parliament House. Rabbi Feldman, who's the senior rabbi from Chabad ACT, spoke, and I hope he won't mind me reflecting on some of his words. He said as a rabbi that he is often asked, "Where is God?" in an event like this. And his response is not to ask where is God, but where is man? And he went on to say that it is amidst the darkness of December 14 that we see God in the way that people responded, in our shared humanity. The heroes of Bondi. The civilians like Ahmed El-Ahmed who risked everything to disarm the attackers, like Reuven Morrison and Boris and Sophia Gurman who lost their lives confronting the terrorists. Like Jessica Rosen, who found herself separated from her own 3-year-old son but sheltered a little girl, and also separated from her family from the gunfire, and many others who shielded strangers. Like the police officers who ran towards danger to protect the community and were injured in the process. The lifeguards who sprung into action providing first aid while the shooting was ongoing. The off-duty first responders who showed up because they knew there was need. The doctors, paramedics and other healthcare professionals who rushed to hospitals whether they were scheduled to work or not. And the thousands of ordinary Australians who flocked to Red Cross blood donation centres, taking up the calls of our medical professionals who put out the plea for urgent blood donations. To everyone who attended vigils and lit candles in solidarity with the Jewish community. It is in our shared humanity, in recognising and responding to the divinity and dignity of every person, that we will rebuild from this. Hanukkah is a story of resilience. It is a reminder that even a small amount of light can dispel a great deal of darkness. We stand with the Jewish community of Bondi, of Sydney and of all Australia. We will not let fear and hate win.
The